Hi guys, you all are welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming across my video, my name is Mara Unique, and in today's video I want to be teaching a step-by-step makeup tutorial for beginners. Stay tuned guys, let's go. Please watch to the end of this video. I promise you are going to learn a lot from it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to use my face wipes and start wiping my face just like you are seeing on the screen. And the next thing I'm going to do is to be using my brow brush to start brushing my eyebrow. Yes, make sure before you start drawing your eyebrow you brush, and after that I'm going to use my edge control to apply just a little on my eyebrow just to coordinate them. If you have a brow gel can also serve, but I'm using my edge control in place of my brow gel because I ran out of brow gel. And after that, the next thing we're going to do is to use a sharp eye pencil and start drawing your brows. Make sure the pencil is sharpened, especially for beginners, so that it will not confuse you. Yeah, it has to be sharpened. And after drawing, it is time for you to start highlighting with your concealer. I'm using a pro concealer. Use your concealer, and mind you, when highlighting, the down part of your brows should be your concealer and the upper part of it should be your foundation. Yes, you have to use the shade of your foundation when doing this, although most people like using the concealer to do the upper part also, but I like using my foundation to do it. So after highlighting now, the next thing for you to do is to get your eyeshadow primer and apply it on your base before you start applying your eyeshadow. The work of the primer is to make your eyeshadow stick very well. Now the next thing for you to do is to use a fluffy brush and blend it out before you start your eyeshadow application. After your eyeshadow, then what comes next is your upper and lower eyeliner and also your mascara, which I did off camera. The next step is to apply your face primer before you start applying your foundation. I'm using Adventure Primer Base. I'm sorry if you didn't say it well. The essence of this face primer is to hold the foundation and make your foundation to last longer on your face, and also for oil control. So go ahead and apply it on the T-zone of your face before you start applying your foundation. Is very important. After applying your face primer, the next step is to get your foundation and start applying on your face. Make sure you get a foundation that is your shade. Use your beauty blender and blend it properly. Please mind you, when applying your foundation, you don't have to apply excess foundation on your face. If not, it is going to be very difficult for you to blend, especially as a beginner. Just put a little of the foundation on your face and use your beauty blender and make sure you blend it properly. You tap just like you're seeing on the screen. You don't drag it, because if you drag it, it is going to break on your face. The next step is concealer and contour. At this time, you use concealer that is lighter than your shade. Now you apply the concealer under your eyelid, your forehead and your cheek. Then you start blending it with your beauty blender. Remember, just like I said before, you tap. You don't drag it to avoid it breaking on your face. The next step is to set it with your setting powder. Mind you, the setting powder should not be applied on the whole face, but should be applied on just the bridge of your nose. Yeah, just the bridge of your nose. And the next step is to contour your face, which I'm doing already, and also your nose. But please mind you, when contouring your nose, make sure you use a fluffy brush just like you're seeing on the screen to apply it and also to blend it. More especially, the blending part is very important. You have to blend it very well to make it look natural, because if you don't blend it very well, it's not going to look natural. Then the next step is to apply your blush. Yeah, apply your blush. and bronzer. But mind you, when applying your blush, you don't just apply it anyhow on your face. You don't just make it messy. You apply it in such a way that it will be very beautiful and it will not look as if there is stain on your face. You apply it on the apple of your cheek, not directly on your cheek, but just the apple of your cheek, right from the area where your front hair ended down to the cheek. Then you apply the bronzer on the bone, under your eyelid, and on your nose. I like using my index finger to apply this on my nose, but if you like, you can also use your brush, but I normally use my index finger to do that. The next step is to apply your lipstick, and mind you, if you are using a lips pencil to draw out the lines, it has to be sharpened, especially if you are a beginner, just to be able to trace the lines where your lips are in order not to make it too messy. Upper and the lower lips should be drawn appropriately. Then after drawing it, you have to use a brush to blend it out. Yes, it has to be blended very well. You don't just leave it like that for the lines not to show. You have to blend out the lines to make it look natural. Whatever you are doing, you have to make it look natural so they won't see where you started drawing it from. Now I'm using my lips palette to fill it in because I do a nude lips combo. Yeah, I love that a lot. I love nude a lot because it's always coming out fine. Then after that, I'm going to use my lip gloss to apply it just a little on my lips, just to make it look glossy. Most people do like it when it's matte, but I don't really like matte. I like my lips to always be glossy. So now I am applying my lips gloss, but when applying it, you just apply it a little on. Now the next step is to apply your setting powder on your face, and after applying your setting powder is your setting spray. Your setting spray is very important. In fact, it is mandatory. Setting spray is mandatory because it's going to make your makeup to last longer on your face. Guys, this is the final look of my beauty glam makeup. Kindly tell me what you think about my makeup in the comment section. And these are the simple steps and guide on how you can achieve this beautiful glam look. If this video was helpful, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mara Unique. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.